All right, guys. So this is going to be a convict's guide to surviving the coronavirus apocalypse. I've been to prison 3 times. I spent a lot of time in the hole, solitary confinement. And when I was a kid, my parents sent me to wilderness camp because I was a bad kid. So I know a thing or two about survival. And, I know a lot of this is just mass media generated hysteria. But if you go to a grocery store, 80% of the aisles are completely vacated. It starts to induce a little panic. I know that we're worried after we started grocery shopping yesterday. Today we spent $500, which may seem like a lot excessive because we just went grocery shopping a few days ago. But this is what we got, and it's probably about 6 months worth of food for $500. If you do it correctly, this is what I would do in jail. So let me show you what I got. So first, I got water. Now, of course, that's not going to last 6 months, but I got a nice supply of bottled water, and we also got a bunch of those big gallon jugs of water. We filled it up with hose water, and if it comes to it, we can just boil it down and we can drink it. It's not the best tasting water, but we're definitely stocking up just in case. Who knows? I'm not concerned about the virus as much as I'm concerned about, a worldwide economic collapse, or maybe it'll mutate into some sort of corona sex virus. What about that? So that's water. That's whatever, But this is what we got. This is $500 worth of groceries. Stuff we got. And some of this stuff is probably stuff that you wouldn't think to grab. Something that you should definitely get, this is like $2. We shopped at the 99-cent store for 140 of this. The rest we did at other grocery stores. But this is grits. Every jail or prison in the country is stocked with this in case there's some sort of pandemic or there's some sort of, economic depression and food sources get cut off. Because it takes very little of this, to give you the sustenance that you need to keep going. It has a low caloric profile. It's not very good tasting. Can you even say good tasting? Is that the right way? What the fuck? But it tastes okay. So grits, we got a shitload of grits. We got a bunch of coconut water right here. Now, I usually get these at 7-Eleven. I drink like 3 of these every day. They're like $2 or $3 at 7-Eleven. At the 99-cent store, who's gonna guess? Spoiler alert, they're $1. So I got like 40 of these today. I got so many of them because, water is obviously the superior drink, but this has some nutrients in it. If Tom Hanks can survive pedophile allegations and however long he was on an island just with a fucking volleyball, you can too. Get coconut water. Peanuts. These are cheap. These are like $1 a piece. You're not going to survive off that. It's the canned goods. Now we got, Franken beans. We got a lot of, canned fish that's disgusting and high in mercury, but you can survive off it. We got a lot of tuna. We got a lot of oatmeal. We got flavored oatmeal for our kid. We got a bunch of different kinds of nuts. We got a bunch of fruit and vegetable extract drinks. And this is more for nutrient stuff. And then for immediate stuff, we got a bunch of pizzas. We got ramen. This is good coffee. This is like what my girl drinks. She's all about the Starbucks. This is the Starbucks French roast coffee. And it's more expensive than, say, this bootleg-ass prison shit. But this is what we drink in prison. In fact, I don't even think they sell Folgers this big, the instant coffee. I just add lukewarm water. I drink coffee for the effect, not for the taste. This is good. You just add water, and this is only $10. I think you can get these in packages in the state system. In the feds, though, I think the most you can get is an 8-ounce jar. But in the state system, you can get bigger ones like that. I think you can get like a 32 or something. And then, you know, a lot of that is canned goods. We got more water. We got cereals. We got a lot of oats. And I got, like, this isn't food, but this is like tobacco. You know, this is a bunch of rolling tobacco, menthol flavored. And I think that's like 28 bucks, but that's a lot of tobacco, just in case I run out. Not saying you need tobacco to survive the coronavirus sex apocalypse, but, you know, certainly makes it better. You can roll one of those and smoke it when you're done butt fucking. And what else? That's about it. I mean, I was definitely wrong when I said 6 months worth of food, but it's probably a good, like, you know, 60 days or so. And that's with being very disciplined and eating very small rations. But remember, get the gallon water jugs and fill it up with hose water, and later you can boil it if you have to. I personally think we might go in some sort of quarantine lockdown, and you want to have water. Be sure to get grits. And, you know, they're out of ramen, but white rice, beans, you know, beans and rice makes a complete protein and it keeps you full. I know that from being in debt because I'm a dope fiend many, many, many times in prison. And that's what you guys get. That's it. So $500 for all that. It's probably about 2 months worth of food, not 6 months. I don't know why I said that. I'm a liar. I'm a bitch. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon.com/Ryan Leone. And hopefully we make it out of this. I'll say one thing for sure. I'm going to be doing a lot of content now because I'm just going to stay home because we don't want to contract anything. All right, guys. Palabra.